taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Man, you know what it is, man. We built this city, this Ring Gang Radio City, you know what I mean? And shout out the guy, aka the GOAT artist, aka LB, aka Lotta Del Boss. You know what it is, ringgangradio.com in the building, El Capitan. It's Thursday night, that means it's hip-hop rant night, so we about to kick it old school. Know how we do, when we do it, how we does it. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And as always, well, he just disappeared, so I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? Conscious Pirate, the West Coast event, the number one contender preparing for liftoff. Dipset, Bird Gang, let's fly, baby. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
About to start rapping.
I know, right?
That nigga is flowing. He was like, let's get it.
Nigga had the cadence all on his head and shit, getting ready.
Yeah.
Spit a hot 16
double
or some
time
shit.
flow. And King P will be with us shortly, I'm sure.
Yes, and Brother King P.
Digitizing.
He's having a little technical difficulties, but, hopefully, as we get into what we're about to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, Anthony Manzano, Pilot looks like he should be a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. Stupid. And salute Deontay Jones. Hey, Deontay, before P comes on, your team about to catch the ass whooping on Sunday. Just to let you know that. So don't hide when I start talking my shit on Monday. You hear? And okay, so P's back. So P, introduce yourself, bruh.
Yeah, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. I'm about to throw this Wi-Fi out the bodega. Man, this shit's fucking me up. New Wi-Fi coming soon. This Optimum Wi-Fi is getting banned from the bodega after Saturday. So, fuck these niggas. Man, we didn't build this Wi-Fi. We built this city, but we didn't build this Wi-Fi.
We built this Wi-Fi.
That's all I can say about that.
Oh man, I am so glad I got files now. I don't have any of this. I don't have any of these issues. Thank God. Shout out to fiber optic cable. Word up. But nigga Deontay Jones, expose what, nigga? You ain't exposing shit, nigga. Your quarterback is struggling, nigga. Fuck the Cowboys. But let me
shit for Monday. After the game, like then we could see who could talk shit.
Yeah, because I told this nigga, but he's talking shit back. So nah, you know what? I'm gonna save this.
All right, time out both of y'all niggas. We'll let y'all go out it Monday. Just make sure you show up. Whoever fucking.
I'm gonna show up, nigga. Here. I'm gonna be here.
Like that, nigga. Like, nigga, of course. What the fuck? I'm gonna set up the street yard. But Deontay Jones, you gotta show up. Whether it's to eat that humble pie or to talk your shit.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if the Eagles lose, everyone's gonna talk their shit to me. From wrong with his struggle ass Bears, he's got to say something about this. And I mean, P's cool. P doesn't talk no shit. Neither does Pilot.
LB would just talk shit for him last time. I mean, he ain't that talk
LB would just be the apple polishing ass nigga, just to say something, nigga. It's like that's.
Nah, King P like one of those boxers. I'm like, nigga, just focus on the fight. I'll talk your shit.
I mean, people are going to talk shit until the Jets probably get until the Jets get into the Super Bowl. Then I know people probably talk some major.
I'm not talking shit unless it's a team I hate. Like fuck the Dolphins. When we beat the Dolphins, I'm talking shit. If we beat the Bills, I'm talking shit. Beat the Patriots, I'm talking shit. Fuck them niggas. Anybody else, it's all good.
Fuck them other niggas. Cause I'm playing.
You do this.
That was last week. We back with the old school shit.
But we back with this music shit. Football. We'll keep the football talk to the side for the time being. Because like I said, it's getting interested in football. But this music shit, bro. So
I can't complain since I fucking brought up the damn football talk.
Yeah, of course, of course. So
y'all play your lotto this week.
Facts. So LB, lead us into this discussion, bro. Since you are the brainchild with this, yo.
Oh man, I felt like first of all, like, the G-Unit topics, the 50 topics, they always do good numbers. They're so polarizing, so compelling. And the music is either going to be hit or miss, classic. It was a whole era. So But you know, every good group or era has its competition, has its rival, and you know, you could say back then you had D Block, Rough Riders, all of that. You know, as far as groups, you know, Wu-Tang, Boot Camp, Click, but you know, G Unit, their rival movement was Dipset, like Diplomats. So when both albums have a lot of dualities. Each album had one nigga in prison.
Facts.
You know, facts.
They had beef. They had beef after the fact. Yeah,
they had beef after the fact. Each album was spearheaded by the group's leader. Mm-hmm. Each guy ended up having solos that's in the group album. So it's a real cohesive matchup. And then to answer your question, Anthony, salute, what it do, MOB. When you guys were doing this Better Rap Group album, why don't you put Midnight Marauders by? I mean, because me personally, I've never been a fan of them niggas like that. I fucked with them, but like, I ain't gonna front on you, like, and I would have to like usually try to get a rival group from that era that kind of matches their sound or could match the movement they had, and
like a De La Soul. Yeah, I don't think 36 Chambers.
And just off the top of my head, like, I don't really feel like looking into niggas like that. Because this is the thing, Tribe Called Quest, they get their flowers all the time too. Like there's this whole thing where like you're not really hip hop enough if you don't fuck with them. Like,
rest in peace to Phife, dog, for sure.
Now Phife was my nigga. Like that Flawless LP. Yeah, now I might fuck with that. Like I might shine some light on that. I might put that in a battle or something because that was a little dope solo joint from Phife, R.I.P. But
how about Dog?
Would that be era with G?
Dog? I mean, they were not in the same era. Not even
not in the same era. I mean, we wanted that DPG Unit album, of course, but it's funny you put Dog Pound because damn, I was gonna have Mobb Deep and Dog Pound go at it. I already I think I sent it the pad already. If I didn't, I made the image, but it's funny.
Let me double check that real quick. Of all images you sent me for the future, no, you have not.
I didn't send that. Okay. I made it, but I didn't send it. Like that was something I had planned. So yeah. But yeah, thanks for the spoiler alert. Shit.
Yeah.
But it was one that was going to be later on. So, but yeah, back to this shit just to clear that up. But thanks for the interest in the suggestion. Damn, where my nigga King P at?
Right
damn,
here.
There you go, like that.
What's up?
So we're gonna kick it off. We had Diplomatic Immunity 2003. This was a bop. This was an era, and we have G Unit with Beg for Mercy. That came out what year?
03. They both came out 03. Diplomatic Immunity, I believe, came out in what? May?
No, Diplomat came out 03. G Unit was 04.
No. It came out at the end of 04. On 03. It came out in like November of 03.
Oh yeah, Dix, go ahead. Oh, actually, I bootlegged. That's actually right. So I was actually
November 14th.
Actually, ironically, he bootlegged
November 14th. So like literally almost like 2 weeks. Like, you know.
Yeah,
Diplomatic Immunity came out what? April, May, I think.
It was like a spring summer type of album. I remember going to Target and getting that shit like for like $7.
It was March 4th. Although originally scheduled for March 4th.
You know, because they moved it up because I think there was because bootlegging. So
March 4th in the bootleg. So March 25th. So March.
Because I remember I had that and the Black Album at the same time. Like I got those two at the same time. Like on some bootlegging shit. So yeah, I had both those shits. So
what they do, Henny God?
Yeah.
He was in middle school, young ass nigga. I was a grown ass man.
I might have been entering freshman year.
I was
old now, bro.
I was 13. I was 13 when these albums dropped.
I was like either 19 or 20. Like I've been out of high school because I think it was this album and the $500,000, The Hustle Don't Stop. Like, but I think that was 2000. It was a whole era. So, but yeah, like these niggas were the rivals at that time. You could put D Block in there as well. as far as like, you know, it's New York crews. They all had albums at that time, all popping, but these guys, and they all ended up beefing with each other, right? Except for Dipset and D Block. Although they ended up doing a versus years later,
and Dipset got slaughtered in that one.
Yeah.
I remember,
that's for another story.
I do remember everybody like anticipating the G Unit album off the strength of how great Get Rich was. Everybody was ready for it. Everybody was hyped.
Yeah. It was the wave right now. They were. G Unit was riding on a high fucking wave, like, you know, after 50.
The Diplomats had like a street type of
the Dipset
anticipation.
Dipset was more for the hood, like. But like Cam, because Cam had dropped the year before. You know, Cam on the Rockefeller had dropped "Come Home with Me," and that was everybody loved.
Classic. That
was fire. So people was ready for this too. So
because a lot of the Diplomatic Immunity songs were like on mixtapes too. Like not all of them, but that
was the other thing. Some of these songs were on the mixtape.
And the same thing with G Unit. I think a couple of songs on Big Mercy were on the mixtapes too.
Yeah. So yeah, and remember, just like Pat alluded to with the you know, both guys were like king of the mixtapes, both groups.
Yeah, nigga, you know, I had every fucking G Unit mixtape, the Lloyd mixtape. Yeah, like
50 Cent is the future, No Mercy, No Fear. I remember all those.
Yeah. So without further ado, now that the gauntlet's been thrown, and shout outs to the Kali too, because we posted up in the Kali. We got the y'all put the live in there?
What?
Yeah, I threw it in there. I threw it in there.
You threw the live? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, so let's go. Y'all got the albums up?
Yes, sir.
Which one we doing first?
I mean, it's Purple Gang tonight, man. So Dipset.
Since Diplomatic Immunity came out first, we'll go with that one first.
I'll take that logic over the niggas wearing fucking Prince colors and shit. And for that reasoning, nigga.
Damn, nigga, you hating on Purple Rain now? Shit.
Fucking right, nigga.
Purple be just so.
Hitting on Barney and Grimace.
I know, nigga. Chill. Purple Smurf was the highest Smurf, nigga.
Stupid, nigga.
Y'all crazy.
So, alright, Uncasa intro. The Uncasa intro.
All right, Dipset lovers.
10 for me, nigga. 10.
Honestly, give it an 8.
This was
that shit was a 10 for me.
This was not for me that much. It was okay, but it wasn't nothing to write home about. Which really, like, something. I'll tell you, a lot of these skits were kind of annoying. Like,
I don't. This don't count. This is a song. Like, this don't count as.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was. I mean, it's
but like what's really good. You like on the phone, like, but
that's how the song start, nigga. Like, I mean, ain't no one ever call you to get into the studio to finish a song because
but like it was kind of annoying. The first song was what it was. I gave it a 6.
I actually gave it a 6 too, but Ukasa was never that great to me anyway. So it was like
this was his career verse, nigga. We ain't care after this verse.
Where did his career go from there? Exactly.
That's why I said this was his career verse. Like,
would he eat with Glocks?
I got knowledge.
Yeah, I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
Nigga was spitting.
It's a solid intro.
And then with the ad libs.
Solid intro. You know what I'm saying? Solid intro.
That's just a classic intro, yo. Classic.
Like, yeah, that let me know. Let me know what I was gonna be. I was in store for listening to this shit 19 years later.
Nigga, cause you ain't living in the equinox. Nigga, speak equinox. Right? I mean,
same color as Tropicana.
Speakers do the wop. Rims do the Macarena. Like,
nigga. It wasn't a whack intro, so it was solid. 8 for me.
It is Dipset Rockefeller, like. Alright, but yeah, man. So we got an 8, a 10, and 2 6s. thoughts on Flatline. I don't know what is that. But
Not familiar with them either.
Deontay Jones said he was 6 when this shit dropped.
Oh,
God
man.
damn, young ass nigga.
Enjoy your 20s, nigga.
Yeah, for real. Enjoy the fuck out of them.
You
I
basically
was in my 20s when both these shits dropped, so it's just like, jeez.
Old niggas. Alright, so the next song, G Unit, Beg for Mercy's intro, G Unit. This was a 10 for me. I love this song.
This shit was a 9 for me because 50's verse was a little lazy though. That's what Banks.
But that's 50 though.
It felt like he couldn't catch the beat or some shit. Like
that's what I felt like. It just felt like I was like, God damn, like
the bars were hitting though. Like
wait, hold on, because Buck opened it, right? Young Buck opened it.
Yeah. Pause.
Extra pause for that. But yeah.
It was an 8 for me.
And then shout out to Tracy Spencer on the hook, man. I love Tracy Spencer back in the day. I loved her then,
Henny, you tripping. Cameron had some sick verses on that. I mean, I love Banks. Banks, when I was young, Banks was one of my favorites. But Cam was spitting on. But we'll talk about it.
Yeah, but
everybody
killed this. Like, Lloyd Banks ain't mumble as much as he usually do on this one. So
yeah, Banks killed that. Buck opened that, with that energy. This was Buck's kind of, yeah. I'll give it a 9 or 10. I'll say it. I'll give it a 9.
I gave it a 9. Yeah.
I give it an 8.
It's up to me. It's one of the better songs on the album. Like,
it is though. It is one of the better songs on the album.
A great way to start the album out. Yeah. So to me personally, both albums started out great with the intro, and I love a good intro. So that's how like you really got me listening when you get a good intro. So
absolutely.
Diplomatic Community. We get back to that track number 2.
Well, it's the interlude.
Yeah, the interlude.
Oh, fuck the interlude. Next song. Who am I?
10. It's a 10.
I actually gave that an 8 because Joel's. That was a focus. That's one of the few times I actually enjoyed Joel's rhyming. Joel's was focused.
I give it a 10. I give it a 10 because the OJ sample, and Joel's was spitting crazy on
that. He was spitting on that shit.
Yeah, he was spitting. That's why
he's spitting some real shit, man. He get emotional sometimes. Listen, it's dope. He said, "Mom, I just want you to know." Yeah, that's hard.
P, what did you give it?
I said I gave it an 8.
Oh, okay, yeah.
2 8s and a 10 and a what?
What'd you give it?
I give it a 10.
Oh, 10. 2 10s and 2 8s, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. G Unit, Beg for Mercy album now.
Yeah, this nigga, popping them things.
I give this a 9. I love this song.
Dude, that was a 10 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 10.
It's a 7.
Oh,
I'm gonna give it a 10.
Banks' verse killed.
Banks killed that. Banks at 50 was spitting on that shit. Like, you serious? And of course, the beat at least wasn't, the typical of the Aftermath era. At least not that much.
Yeah, this song it aged well. It's cool. Like, it's like going from the intro to this. It's like a little dip in quality to me. Mm-hmm. Like this should have been a little like maybe a 4th or 5th song, but it's cool. It's cool. I give it a 7. Like it's straight. I don't skip it or nothing. It goes.
I give it a 10.
Yeah. That was absolutely a 10.
Like it don't compare to the other songs on here that I feel like are a 10. Mm-hmm. But as a single, I'm like they kind of went hard at. It went hard as a single though.
Yeah,
the video was crazy.
It was the second single, I think. The first single was Stunt 101, and I'll get to
We'll get to that one.
Back to Diplomatic. So a 7 and what 3 10s.
I think somebody give it a 9 to P.
I give it a 9.
Oh, you got a 9. Okay.
I get it.
2 10s, a 9, and a 7.
Where?
All right, cool. All right, next
Ground Zero
Community. Oh, Ground Zero. Welcome to Ground Zero.
I'll give it an
10, nigga.
This is the one where the beat carried it, but Joel's and Jim were struggling.
No, hold on. No. Joel's did his thing on this one. He fit the beat with this one. Like his verse,
energy and everything.
Yeah, I give it an 8. I gave
this a 9.
I gave this a 6. I wasn't, the beat. Like I said, this is where the first example where the beat carried these niggas, like big time.
Nah. This nigga Cam was spitting. It's just a 10. Fuck y'all niggas. This shit too classic to me, man. It's like if y'all from the era where you take the city bus for the album, I mean, and you get home and you rip the CD open and then you're like, oh shit, are you jamming that shit? And you're like,
nigga, I had a car, bro. I was driving. I had a system in it, bro. What do you think, nigga? Like,
I got my car the next year after, nigga. Like,
yeah, I wasn't listening to nerd rap, nigga. I was like, it's just Dipset wasn't for me. The Dipset wasn't in my shit, nigga.
I listen to the rap I listen to, nigga. I don't give a fuck what niggas think. That shit was fire. But yeah, Ground Zero. So a 10, what?
8 and 9.
An 8 and a 9
and a 6
and a 6. God damn, this nigga said a 6. Okay, all right. Back to Beg for Mercy.
My buddy.
6.
My buddy was a 10 for me.
I gave it a
7.
A 6.
Although the hook I always thought was kind of cheesy because I still remember the fucking
it was
where they got the hook from, the commercial. So that's why it's like it was always a cheesy hook to me, you know. But
I never really skipped this song. Like it was cool. It's a 7 to me. Like it didn't stand out, but it's more than it's above a filler. But it's not going to be like
my buddy's definitely not a filler to me.
I mean, you gave it a 10, nigga. I hope not.
No, I thought they all fucking went off. Banks, 50, even Buck closed that shit out. Like I thought that shit was all dope.
All right, so we got a 6, 2 7s, a 6, and a 10.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, we some polarizing motherfuckers with these. All right, back to Diplomatic Community.
Real niggas.
See, this
was an 8 for me.
9. Because it did the AZ joint justice, you know what I mean? But
I thought they didn't do the AZ. This is one of those beats. I was like, oh god damn it, you know. It's just like, you know,
the AZ joint is too classic. Like
that's why I can't give it a 10 because the AZ joint's a 10.
I give this a 10 just like I give Mo Money, Mo Murder, Mo Homicide a 10. I give this a 10.
Nah, these niggas ain't rap like no fucking 10. Like,
this shit was like a 6 to me. This was an absolute 6.
Thank you, Deontay.
It's a dope song. I still give it an 8. It's still a dope song.
Because AZ and Nas ripped the OG so thoroughly, I was like, the rapping wasn't.
Yeah, it's hard to really.
Yeah, that's why. That's the only reason why I can't give it a 10 because AZ and Nas is slaughter.
Yeah, it's just like the Offset joint with the Busta Rhymes. It's like.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I can give this a 10. Just like I can give both a 10. Just like I give both versions of. What is it? 187. Dre and Snoop and Pun and Joe. I give both versions a 10. I can give
that's the rare fucking one where both versions are a 10. I mean, like you can really count on one hand where niggas remix songs like that and they're both fucking 10s. Like,
yeah, I mean, when Pun went dead in the middle of little did we know
that was 10 right there, nigga. Like,
that was a 10.
No one was gonna fucking argue that. Like, come on,
nigga, that was a 10 off that shit, nigga. Like, you know. Deontay Jones says, I walked the fashion show and walked up to real niggas.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
That's kind of pause. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard though. I ain't gonna lie. Pause.
Yeah, pause. Okay, Beg for Mercy again.
I'm So Hood. I'm So Hood wasn't that. I mean, it was short and cool, but wasn't too crazy. I gave it a 7. It was that.
I give it an 8. I'll give it an 8.
7. Yeah, maybe a 6. Nah, 6 on this one. I'm So Hood was a 6.
Yeah, I'm So Hood. I mean, I'm So Hood is almost a filler, but I just can't really put how to actually put it. Like, you know,
that's the thing with a lot of the G Unit songs. Like, they like some of them would be fire, and then it'll go through stretches where it's just like
it sounds like an Eminem beat. It's like an Eminem production. A lot of some of these shits, man. Some of the
nah. I wish Eminem had these beats, nigga. You serious?
No, I'm saying I'm saying Eminem's production. You know, like how Eminem produces shit.
Like you got it like that bland.
Well, technically, Eminem did produce this shit.
That's true.
That is, you know, this has his handiwork on it.
But yeah. So what? So 7, like 3 7s and what, an 8?
Yeah.
Ah, damn, Pilot, you surprising me with some of these scores. He was going
I'll be a little generous, but don't worry, it's gonna be.
Damn. I've been holding it down, like, but damn, back to diplomatic community. The next one,
More Than Music.
Oh, this is a 10, nigga. Easy.
10.
9. Who else was snapping on this shit?
Hated class. Only first period. I could relate to that.
Niggas are not gonna like my score on this one. It's a 6 to me. That again,
like cotton. I've been saying this shit not to be forgotten.
Again, the beat, which was dope, carried the struggle bars and the shit. The shit was
Jules. To me, okay, I'm just saying real quick. Jules.
I'll be crazy. I do not like Joel Santana's rapping at all.
I'm
not a fan of his rapping.
But
Jules, we know.
I'm just saying, but Jules was rapping pretty good.
And I'm not really a big Juelz fan either, but he did his thing on this album. I'm not gonna complain about Juelz on this album.
This one in his first solo, he rapped pretty good to me. For me,
he had like a 2-album prime.
Yeah, for me to you and this man. But yeah, I'll give it a 10. I was thinking 9, but I'll give it a 10.
Yeah, this is a 10, man. The beat is just powerful. I used to play this shit all the time. Like, yeah. So hold on. So a 10, 2 10s. What, a 9?
And a 9.
And a 6. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Cool.
Polarizing.
Beg for mercy.
Stunt 101. Now this, I did not like this song when it came out. It was a 5. It was a 5 easily.
Yeah. I actually like this song. I don't love it, but I like it. I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 5. When I was young, when I was in high school, when the song came out, I was like, "Oh yeah," but it aged like shit.
I never liked it because I was like, it was like,
was that the video when Brandy was looking fine? Like Brandy took a little hiatus, it came back looking all different.
Yeah, kind of look all fine and shit.
Looking all fine.
And then Henny God said, listening back to Joel's verses, that nigga wasn't saying nothing. Exactly. Like this is like saying.
Because it's like. Joel Santana, you know what? I realized like this nigga is a stadium rapper. Like he say shit just for energy and impact. Sometimes it'll be meaningful and thoughtful. Sometimes it won't. But
sometimes it was the syrup. It was the scissor talking to that nigga. Like,
I'm talking about prime, Joel, not the other shit you talking about.
Not the lean down. Yeah, Jules fell off after a couple of his albums. But yeah.
If he fell back to that lean, baby, that got into his sister. That's
that lean fucked with him bad, yeah. Unfortunately,
and it's like Joel's. It's his charisma that really.
Nah, like I said, I thought he did his thing on this album. Yeah. Now, afterwards, future projects like that, or that future songs and people like that, I could play
like
back.
Like what, that Santana song?
Yeah,
I really like that rapper. Like that rapper.
Like that with the chipmunk.
Yeah.
Santana, that's just hard, nigga, man. Fuck y'all.
No, that song, it's a classic song. He ain't rapping shit on the. Compare his rapping to like this album.
Yeah, because then he just started rapping more like it's like he started becoming like a dumbed down version of Cam. Like Cam could do that kaboopity boopity shit, but then he'll bring it back and get witty and get word play or have a little bar in there. Yeah. Joel's, he'll dumb it down, but he could never bring it back. Like that's the thing. Like he'll dumb it down and just fall off and stay there. Like I
do agree with Henny. I mean, yeah, his swagger, Joel's swagger, and I say Mike Presence did carry his raps. Yeah, definitely.
That's why he's stadium rap. Like it's like him rapping over all those heat makers beats. Like that's some shit that I feel like if you play in an arena where niggas is fighting, you're gonna be like, oh shit, like this some gladiator music. Like we built this city of ground zero more than like that shit sound like some like a soundtrack to some fire ass fighting or damn shit. But yeah, what we on? More than music?
Oh, what was everyone's score for Stunt 101? 2 5.
Stunt 101. I'm sorry, Stunt 101.
I gave it a 7.
5.
Oh, 3 5s and a 7. I think that might be the first one where someone put a higher score over a G Unit song to me. Probably.
Probably the only one.
That's crazy.
Wait, so real quick, Anthony's comment. Can you guys explain to me what the hell happened to Game after he left Unit? He started to go after other rappers. He was just trying to maintain.
We're not gonna. This is not the Game episode.
He's trying to maintain relevancy. He's trying to be relevant. He's trying to be relevant.
You know, you gotta go to the our video. Just type in, because you subscribe to us on YouTube. We got an episode where we do Game versus Eminem. When Game had did a diss song to Eminem and he was rapping like Eminem. We really go in about Game's career and probably answer every question you'd have about him if you was to ask it now.
Yeah, I think that's one of the rare music ones I'm not on. So I was like, I missed that one. That was a good conversation too. I wish I was on that one.
Oh damn! Wow, but you'll be remembering these shits. Like I had to think about it. Like, oh yeah, he isn't on that one. Yeah, but yeah, if you want to hear our takes on Game, yeah, that's one episode you could go to. So what we at right now?
Beautiful Noise.
Oh, with Jimmy and Cam, a Dipset. That's a 10.
I'm gonna give it a 10 because I was telling before pre-production. I was telling LB that was my ringtone for years. That was my ringtone for years when that was hot.
I give this an 8.
Hey, that was an 8. This was an 8 for me. Jim Jones brought that shit down to me.
I thought Jim Jones rapped pretty.
Jim Jones is rapping his life away on this.
It wasn't for grandma. I mean, I have a close relationship with grandma. He's talking about his grandma and shit. So yeah, I give it a 9.
Jim Jones is usually. Jim Jones is usually struggle rap. He brought this. He brought it up. Like
he brought it on this one.
Better than what he usually does.
I give it a 9. Actually, not a 10. It's a 9.
Why'd you lower it? You said this wasn't a 10. Why'd you just lower that shit then?
Because I forgot Cam's verse. I love Cam, but his verse was kind of like wasn't his best verse in that.
I fucked with his verse on that.
I like his verse.
That shit.
Yeah, but the beat was dope. The hook was dope. Just Jim Jones was a little bit too.
The hook, you got weed smoking.
Jim Jones, I need it in smaller, because that nigga struggled too. Like he's big.
In small doses.
Yeah,
we have to grade Jim Jones on the curve a little bit.
Oh damn, y'all tried.
Grade on the curve.
All right, so a 10, a 9 with an 8.
10, 9, 8. Who's the?
I gave it an 8.
All
right, 2 8s, a 9, and a 10. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, back to G Unit.
Want to get to know you.
10.
That's 10. A 20 out of fucking 10.
It's a 9.
10. That Marvin Gaye sample is crazy.
Cole versus Joe on the hook. Marvin sample.
One thing I can tell you, G Unit and Joe never missed.
Never made one whack song ever.
Never a miss between those two.
That's the fact. That's
the perfect example. Like, because we talked about chemistry before. Artists having chemistry on the track. Some artists, when he got on there's no chemistry. Joe and G Unit, for whatever fucking reason, every song that they ever done is just pure chemistry. Like it just flows. And
he was like the unsung G Unit member. I mean, the unsung, low key, just with the hooks,
Yeah, like
even the joint "Curious" with Tony Ayo, the "Curious" song, he slaughtered that.
Yeah, "Curious," great.
Yeah, that was that's one of the few. Although the "Curious," I mean, why he put out, why he created something coming out of prison? Hey,
that is kind of weird. That's a little weird. And to the comment real quick about
oh shit, hold on, wait. Henny got Jones equals Yayo.
Jones better than Yayo, bro. Jim Jones better than Yayo.
God damn. Nah, you gotta compare Yayo to Hell Rell. We can't. You gotta compare the prison niggas to them.
Hell Rell is a better rapper than Yayo. Hell Rell is better than Yayo.
I mean, he better than Jones too. Like nigga.
Yeah.
No, but when I get to know you, like I've mentioned this before, that was my parking lot pimping song. Like I used to when that shit got warm out, I used to play the fuck out of that song when the clubs or bars drive around and shit trying to pick up chicks. Like I was on my shit. Like I mean, I always say that's probably the best song G Unit ever made. Seriously, like I mean, because there's nothing like it in there in the whole like catalog. Yeah, I love the hell out of when I get to you.
No, I mean it's the Marvin Gaye sample because I was
that Marvin Gaye sample.
One day I was playing some old school shit and I was like, I heard the song before, but it clicked me. I was like, damn,
Marvin Gaye, "Come With Me, Angel." I think that's
"Come With Me, Angel." Yeah, they literally, that was fire.
Yeah, easily.
Let's get it back to some real nigga shit.
I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bus down to make me throw my 2 arms up. Touchdown.
Down.
Yeah, Dipset Anthem. Oof.
10.
That's a 10. Easy.
That's an easy 6 to me. This is Joel struggling at his fucking best. Ugh.
Yeah, that nigga hate.
He said I made it quite clear, bang by the right ear. Come on, man.
Fuck Dipset Anthem, nigga. I can't stand that stupid shit. Like that. Joel's Cam was
I ain't gonna lie, man. this shit got more tens than a damn like I ain't gonna lie. I've been giving out tens for real on this album, son.
I have not given one 10 yet.
I will petition. We pick a petition to make the Dipset anthem our national anthem. Fuck out of here. This is our national anthem. Fuck out.
Yep.
You know, Joel's over the shit was. God, yeah, this was that was like Anthony Manzano gave that a 4.
Oh, get out of here, Anthony. Get out of here.
How? Oh, but whatever. Everybody has their own music ears. Everybody got their own ears, so whatever. But 4?
So what was it? So 6 and 10s, 3 10s.
Oh wow! Almost as out of place as your fucking Ice Cube review.
Nigga, shut up.
I was just about to say that.
Oh wow! Hey, the light skinning is light skinning tonight, man.
Yeah, no, Dipset Anthem was the lead single off this shit, right? Yeah, it was the lead single.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but the beat, I mean, honestly, a better rapper would have made better use of that beat. Joel's was not it to me. All that stutter rapping that he was fucking doing, nah. Like,
You was mad because, Cam took over the rock. I know that line made bleak hot.
Yeah, and made
Jay time for Cam for taking over the rock.
And it made Jay mad, and it did low key, come into play with Jay and Dame Dash actually splitting too, because Dame was fucking with Cam and Jay was not.
But the song was hot, but it was true. Like I felt like they had more of a movement on Rockefeller than anybody else did.
Yeah,
State property was there, but they didn't feel like a movement.
Yeah,
they were just
literally,
niggas spitting.
I grew up middle school, high school in Hawaii. Literally, there's like a gang called Purple City. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas were wearing purple and pink. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It was that serious from New York all the way to Hawaii. That was Dipset's influence. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, the Dipset influence, because niggas, Cam had niggas rocking pink, so I mean that's not out of the question. Niggas was like on that Purple City shit, nigga, like yeah. Dipset had niggas dressing real weird back then. I'm not as weird as the G Unit tanks though, but close enough.
Yeah, fucking G Unit brassiere, nigga.
I never owned any. I never owned any G Unit clothing, because every time I did, because it was always some. I remember in the pictures I always see some white cat looking corny as fuck, looking like Jamie Kennedy and shit that. Looking.
I mean, we had Fat Farm Rockaware, some Sean John, but never no G Unit wear.
Yeah, that shit looked tacky as fuck.
I didn't have any G Unit shit.
Nigga, we just had white tees and reeds down here.
Yeah, G Unit, like the music, it stopped at the music. Their clothing was just too tacky. Like fuck that. All right, let's see the next shit on the G Unit. Groupie Love, the first of the 2 Yayo appearances.
This is
it's not
5.
I like a little vocal, but yeah, I give it a 6.
I gave this a 4.
This was like a 7 to me. I mean, it wasn't. Yayo did his thing. Banks didn't. It just wasn't too crazy. And I've always liked Butch Cassidy on hooks. I don't know where's that nigga at, man. It's like
he used to kill.
Also, the sequencing of this was this should not have come right after I Want to Get to Know You. Right?
Yeah, that too, man. That's the thing. Like the chick songs, the sequencing kind of took this album down, because it builds a little groove and then it gets you singing shit But
you have to remember though, because remember Tony Yayo was locked up during the recording of this, so 50 the 2 tracks that are on him were already on the mixtapes and shit, so they put him in just so he could actually be on the album, you know what I'm saying, because he didn't record no original shit for this album. That's probably the reason why. But yeah, the sequencing probably should have never been in there or should have been somewhere else.
Song just ain't belong there, man. That's some shit you put on track 13 or some shit.
It just wasn't good.
And surprisingly, that's not the only.
That's another thing. It wasn't a great song either.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just one of those. It was a Formula 50 aftermath ass track. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
Probably needed a better beat. Would have helped it, but it's just okay to me. I skipped it, but
Yeah,
For the sake of
yeah,
reviewing the album, I had to listen to it again.
All right, so we have. So what do we have for the scores? We have a 7, a 4, a 5,
6,
and a 6.
4, 5, 6, 7, 4 through 7.
Damn.
Damn, I was almost about to call CeeLo if the 7 wasn't in there. Like that was for me though.
Bars.
All right, next on the Dipset shit, the Hey Ma remix.
This is an 8 for me.
This
is an 8.
Man,
This was a 9 for me. That was easily one of the best songs on that shit.
This is a 7 because I would prefer the original.
Yeah, the original is better, but this is
no.
this
But here's
is
the thing:
remix.
the original was better, but this was really good in its own right.
It was.
Like they said, the R&B version. Toya was like her voice vocals were great for this.
She bodied that. She did body that. You're right.
Yeah. But damn, a 10, like you really love this song.
Yes, absolutely.
I like it. You love it.
Yeah,
Right.
I love it.
Yeah. He do.
Nigga probably hit that high note, nigga.
Once a month.
You know, but no, it was a dope remix. I was fucking with it. You know, that was that is one of the better songs on the album though, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just reading some of the comments. You know, Henny Guy says there was a clique at Crozier Middle School called G Unit. Yeah, G Unit.
You gotta get out of here, Anthony. That last question, you gotta get out.
No, the real quick to answer your question. No, she was with Terror Squad, Fat Joe and them.
Terror Squad. Yeah.
You gotta get out of here. Get out of here with that shit.
Yeah, the clothing that was done by G Unit, where they don't buy a bigger company like Sean John or Fubu. Sean John low key did have some stuff. I had
Sean John for sure. Well, G Unit was a part of. Remember, G Unit was 50 Cent had the Reebok deal, which probably to G Unit, right? If I'm not mistaken.
But I was growing out of Reeboks.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Right. They're making a comeback. Shouts out to Reebok. I heard they signed Shakur, so they're kind of making.
They did. Yeah, salute.
Yeah, but they making if Reebok's making a comeback, what the fuck was Fila doing?
Man, I haven't paid attention to Feel Like since the Jerry Stackhouse used to be on them.
Since Grant Hill.
I had some fire ass feelings last year though. Shit. And my boxing bag was Fila too, but I got a new one that's Adidas.
Damn, Fila had boxing bags. That's new to me. Shit.
I mean, Fila was just on some like player shit, nigga. Like y'all just don't know. Like Florida niggas, we different down here.
We know this.
All right, next song. Damn.
All right, we go back to the G Unit. Better Ask Somebody.
Better ask.
I'll give it a 6.
This was a 8 to me. The beat was a little goofy to me, but the verses were dope. So, like,
it's 6.
6.
So is it 3? So 3 6s and an 8? What? Probably. You say 6?
6.
Yeah, give it a 6.
Okay, yeah, 3 6s and an 8.
3 6s like DJ Paul and GCJ.
Yeah, okay, I was waiting for the bar, nigga. Let's see, Rob D. This one's up there at 9. You love that?
Wow,
song?
damn.
Wait, hold on. What record? Couldn't hear. What record?
Better Ask Somebody.
Oh, yeah, my fault. Yeah, 6. I thought you went to the next one. My bad.
And then,
it's cool, but it's not a standout joint to me. That's all.
It's not, but like I said, it was like if the beat was a little better, because I probably would have probably got a little bit of a higher score than the 8. But I did like it. So let's see, next one. No, that was the interlude. So This Is What I Do.
I mean, he did rap on that, but okay, I get it.
Are we gonna rate that? I didn't. I
mean, since there's no beat, I can't rate it.
No. Let's skip that one. I think. Yeah.
But he did rap on "This Is What I Do," though.
This is what I do. I like.
This Is What I Do is hot. That's like an 8.
I'm giving out samples. That whole rhyme scheme, I'm giving out samples. Go try is terrific. I'll give it a 9 off that.
Yeah. Hell Row be spitting.
Yeah, this was an 8.
Well, 3 8s and
giving out samples. Go ahead, try it. That's terrific. That's his.
Yeah, this nigga pilot just saying. He said that's just going through his head right now.
That shit. All right, so 3 8s and a 9.
Word.
Ooh, yeah. All right,
Next one, Footprints for G Unit. That shit was a 10 for me. I thought that shit was hard.
This was the Young Buck joint, right?
Yeah, yes sir.
Yeah, the Young Point show. Yeah, Young Point.
Yeah, the beat, the vocal sample, the hook was dope. Yeah, Buck shined on that shit. Like that was.
I'll give it an 8.
It's like a 7, 8 for me. I'm kind of like.
I give it a 7.
It's 7, man. 7.
It's an 8 for me.
A 7, 2 8s, and a 10. I mean, actually, Footprints. I thought Footprints was probably one of the stronger joints on Beg for Mercy. Anyways, that's why it's like Buck really. I think Buck did his
just
thing
because
on
the
that
beat, but Buck was rapping his heart out though.
Yeah. Like nothing about that track was weak. It almost makes me wish that if Buck could keep his mind on business, you know, this nigga should. This nigga
He
should.
shined the most on this album, in my opinion. Like,
I mean, Buck did this. He shined the most on the solos too. Like really, like I mean, Buck. You know, it's just Buck had the talent, but it's just this nigga's business and his personal life just fucked up his career, like big time. Like, cause yeah, this nigga snapped all over Beg for Mercy.
Been out for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
He the hottest. Oh man, Curtis. Have some courtesy.
All right, next joint,
next.
Gangsta.
I'm gonna give it a 5. To me, it's not my favorite track. I hate this. I don't like the song. A 5.
I actually gave it a 5 too. Yeah,
This on Diplomats, right?
Yeah.
This is the one skip. The one that Darren I never heard that Darren in the beginning. I just skipped that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is a 5. I don't fuck. It's an average song and nothing special about it.
And it was a long fucking song at that too. Like it was a long bunch of nothing. Even for Dipset for me, that's like God damn it. Like you know, it's like yeah, that was a straight up 5 to me. Like nah. What do you think, P?
I gave it a 6. I said. So,
Okay,
it was
wow.
Yeah, so I mean,
Nah, and he got Joel's had like 2 albums.
Hold on, Rob. Hold on, let me ask. I think Rob might be behind. Rob, which one's a 10, Rob? Because I think you might be behind. Because I know you're not giving Gangsta a 10. I hope you're not giving.
Yeah.
I hope you ain't giving Gangsta a 10. But yeah, 5. I think.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is a 10. Yeah, for your scores, you gotta put like the name of the joint that you.
Yeah, I think he's a little behind. I think on it, because.
Okay, that's why I make sure. Like whatever score that you give, just make sure you put the name of the joint. It's just so we know. All right, there we go. Next joint, Eye for Eye.
7.
I think was this a 7 or 8 for me?
7 for me.
I gave it a 9.
I give it a 7.
Well, I think this is probably one of the really decent high-tech beats because I think high-tech was kind of getting to that point where he was kind of fading out a little bit. But all three of them were spinning on that shit though. So like, I mean,
yeah, this was a 7.
Yeah, so Eye for an Eye. But yeah, this is where you could tell this is where you get to the part of the album where you could tell some of the aftermath era shit was coming into play. You know, but I had no problem with Eye for an Eye though. That shit was dope. Next joint for the Dipset album. What is it? The Hell Rel Freestyle. Was Hell Rel Freestyle? Did that shit have a beat on it?
No, it's I really mean it. It's I really mean it.
And that's a 10.
I really mean it. I give that 100 out of a 10. Just Blaze, 100.
Yeah, I really mean it's a 10.
Just Blaze, and Heatmaker did their thing, but just Blaze on this beat.
This was a 9 to me, but that damn Oshkosh Bagas Galoshes nonsense Cam was doing.
I don't care. No, it was nice. He said, man, you terry cloth. That means you very soft.
It means you very soft.
Mercedes, add the cranberry sauce.
Add the cranberry sauce. That's so hard.
I love that. Come on.
Hold on, I really mean it a 6.
He said a 9. He said a 9.
Now I'm talking about Anthony in the comments.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say because
he gives Dipset nothing before. I'm just saying that he's not a fan.
Damn. Y'all wilding on that. But all right, so we got it. What 9 and 3 10s?
Anthony, you terry cloth.
Oh man. So
crying
then,
crying like Ricky, pissy little baby. Mom on the couch crying and shit.
Yeah, he killed that shit.
All right, next song, and again, this is not one of my favorites either. Smile.
What?
10.
No, it's a 10. It's a 10.
Easy 10.
It's a 10.
No, with this the Lloyd Banks joint, right?
Yeah.
Reason you smile whenever you know.
Yeah. Yo, fucking Smile is like classic. That's like that might be a 9. That's a 9.
That's a 10. That's a 10. To me, Lloyd Banks is one of the best lady cut rappers of the generation.
I put this on in the car for the ladies. Oh, they all.
It's a classic. Lloyd Banks, when it comes to like in that era, Lloyd Banks, Fabulous, like those two, when it came to the lady cuts, they killed it every time. To me,
We don't have.
What did you have this as?
Me? I have it at 7, bro.
Wow.
Yes,
Honestly, this was like one of those anything less than an 8. But wow, you got the. I'm surprised. This is the thing. Pat always surprised me because he'll be the one that champions the album. But all the good songs that every normal person like, he think they're average.
Nigga, I said Smile. Smile is. There's plenty of Smile. Like when you have want to get to know you on this shit, bro. It's just like, come on, bro. Like
Want to get to know you is fire too.
Nah, Smile is my shit. It's a 10. Lloyd Banks bodied it. I remember the little video when he's a little kid and shit, getting bullied and then becomes a hustler. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, like I say, it was the formula song. Like I get it, but just like, this is me listening to it. Like
I play this for my girl.
I think that's a little older, so because this was like me and King P's like high school, middle school, sending the girl the track record. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I feel the song just like yours. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. But you guys high school. You might have been fresh out of high school. This
nigga LB wasn't. I'm pretty sure he was drinking or he was close to legal drinking age when this shit came out. Like,
but it was still the bop, nigga. Like,
it's a great song. I play that song every so often and play it through. Yeah.
Yeah,
all right, next, man. This nigga Pat.
This nigga said, this nigga Pat. My love.
Hold on, I wanna thank you for
loving me, girl. Is that the Freeway on there or no?
It's on there. Yeah. This is a 9. This is a
strong 9. It's a strong 9. That's a 9. I'll give it.
This is 10. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, this is 10. If this ain't a fucking 10, I don't know. No, Freeway and Jewels was like the odd combo that just worked.
It worked though. It definitely worked.
It worked. It was like that one shot in the dark where they're just like, yo, I need y'all niggas to make a memorable random classic for the album. Like, here, both of you niggas come together.
He makers carried this album a lot too,
The Freeway murdered that shit.
Free killed that shit.
And then like Jewels had the energy. He just started out, and then Freeway just tripled that shit.
This was peak Freeway. Like,
yes, peak Freeway. Honestly, you can say peak both of them niggas. Like,
yes.
No, to me,
Freeway's a better rapper. That's all.
No, Free got better like later on, like really good. Because I used to get all his fucking mixtapes, especially his second album. That I
won't say peak. This is prime Freeway.
Freeway. Yeah.
This might be peak Santana, but prime Freeway. Like, but yeah, 10 for me. What? 110, 3 9s. Oh yeah, 7.
Who gave it a 7?
This motherfucker in his. Hold on, who gave it a 7?
I give it a 9.
I gave it a 9, bro. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 3 9s and a 10. All right.
Okay, I was to say, it was like, no, this ain't.
Like, you know this motherfucking song's a 10, though. I'm ashamed. Like,
I gave you my reason why.
That's a whole shit, nigga. Whole shit, bro. Like, I'll be goddamn. Somebody made me fucking take a point away from a song.
Take a point off of it.
Hey, again, Anthony Montano. Of the songs that you guys reviewed so far, were there points where you felt the bars were great and outshined the beat? Where the beat
the bars were so good?
The bars were so good.
I don't think so.
I think it's just been matching. Everything has been matching with me. Like,
yeah.
A couple. I mean, to me,
the G-Unit album is a little different. Yeah, like, I feel like they're out rapping them beats.
Banks. Banks' verse is probably better than a lot of the beats that he's rapping.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can say that for all of them, like, especially Banks, because the bars, but like, I feel like they're out rapping the beats. But over on Dipset, it's more even, and then the Pat niggas will be like, "Well, I don't know, the beats are kind of whooping."
No, the production is absolutely carrying this fucking.
Like he's making it seem like, let me see, like
Group Home album, nigga, Living Proof.
I'm trying to make this. I'm trying to compare it to like a fight.
No, this was better.
This is one of like he's making it seem like it's one of those Korean dramas where like a Bloodhound episode or a Warrior episode when a nigga start fighting 12 dudes or some shit with weapons and axes and machetes. Like you acting like Joel is just one of them niggas fighting 12 of them dudes and them 12 niggas is the beat. Like it ain't like that. Nah, nigga, chill.
Okay. Let's see. The next one for G Unit, Baby You Got. This is a filler track to me. This is the example of another one where it's just like you just did Smile. Why would Baby You Got me after that?
You followed up a classic song for the chicks, and then gave us right after that a horrible one. Like,
yeah, the hook was.
Why you keep doing that? Like these
niggas.
My
fault. I stepped out. What record was that?
Baby You Got.
Oh, Baby You Got. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the hook was trash. Like it was overkill.
Trash.
Yeah, the hook was just like
4, yo.
Yeah, that shit was a 5. That shit was a 5 to me. Like that shit was just like.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5. I wasn't a fan of it, right?
Yeah, this is a song that probably didn't need to be on there. Like if you wanted to take out a song like that would be one you would take.
That's
out.
one you could. Yeah, that's one you could live with.
Yeah, that should have just been on a random G Unit mixtape or some shit like that.
Yeah, so it's a definition of a throwaway.
Yeah, it's a filler. It's overkill and it's a filler, straight up. So at least we all agree that was a horrible song for G Unit. All right, next track for Dipset, I Love You.
I like the original version better, where Joel says
he wasn't really feeling it like this.
Yeah, I like that. Have you heard the original where Joel says young Muhammad Atta flying through the plane?
Yeah, no, I've heard the original.
Yeah. I like that one better.
Nah, this a 9 for me.
I
gave it a 7.
It was a 6.
I give it a 9. I'll give it a 9.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, because Joel's had to change that verse because you couldn't be saying no tower shit.
Young Muhammad Atta running through. This Taliban shit was crazy looking back.
Yeah, you couldn't be saying all that shit. Like niggas, like nah, like
they still sound like
that was well before the meet. That was before the cancel days, luckily.
And that Muhammad Ali shit that he did as just didn't really hit like that.
It didn't hit like that. Yeah.
Because the charisma sell the lines, even though that one didn't hit.
But and also the original beat is like I'm also stuck up with a sample. The original beat had a better beat to me. But it's a 9 though. It's still a strong. Explain
that.
Not bad. My shit was playing.
All right. So what were the scores for I Love You? So it was 7.
6.
9.
Oh, 9.
Okay, and 2 9s, 7 6 and 2 9s. Oh, I thought I was gonna have the lowest score on this shit on that song particularly, but I'm pleasantly surprised a little bit. All right, next song of the G Unit shit. Salute You.
Oh, Salute You. Let me see. That's a 10.
That's an 8.
It's a 9. It's a 9. It's one of the stronger tracks. I'll give it a 9.
Yeah,
one of the better songs on the album.
Fucking Banks delivered on that shit, and the beat was
good. And I mean, throughout the whole album, 50 Cent, to me, 50 Cent's one of the best hook makers of all time in this rap music, and it shows because he always has catchy hooks. And this is very catchy.
But this one hits right. The beat is hard, the rapping's good, the hook is right. Like they needed more songs like this. Like it just takes so long for them dudes to come together and pause. Oh, what it do?
Shouts out to Kang Sung, OG.
Kang Sung.
Salute Kang Sung. Yeah, Salute You was a dope song though, definitely.
Oh damn, man, you showed up right. Salute, and you showed up when we talking about Salute. Double salute.
All right, next track off the Dipset shit. Purple Haze.
Oh, this was a 10.
10. It's a 10. She had the Gravy Yoda with the Ray Liotta, Pastry Yoda. Yeah,
I didn't like this as much, honestly.
You ain't rocking fucking purple though, man.
Pass the weed to your brother. You had your own brother some dust.
I gave it a 9 though. This shit was a dope song though.
This was a 7 to me.
I didn't purple like Grimace and Bonnie.
It was cool. A 9 and a 7.
It was cool, but I didn't love it like that.
Disgust at this young old nigga.
See, and for once, LB's not as disgusted as me over this Dipset shit as is with this fellow Dipset brethren.
What a turn of events!
Because usually by now, LB would have called me all types of old nigga shit by now by the shit that I would have said, but so far he hasn't, which means it's like, you know, at least that's actually progress.
Yeah, kind of shocking.
Nah, I mean, because you've been having some of your scores been wild though. I've been calling them out, but then certain songs you just still be like, nah, this was the class, like this was good, like. But then King Peter be the odd man out on some like what? And Pilot will just be either like he'll give it the score I think he'll give it, or he'll be on some nah.
Yeah, no, this is a 10. It's a 10.
I mean, either way, I think so far it's a win for me because, like I said, because I should have been getting a whole bunch of old nigga shit.
Yeah, no, I'm shocked. What a turn of events!
Yeah, King Peter, old nigga.
Shouts out to About Nothing and Everything Pod. You know, subscribe to his channel too. Shouts out.
Salute, Gusto. What up? What it do?
All right, next track for the G Unit shit. Beg for Mercy, the title track.
This song was this was basically the back down on I sped up, a sped up version of that.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8. I liked it. I'll give it an 8.
It's like a 7 or an 8 for me.
I like it. I give it a 7.
This was an 8 for me too. It was almost a 9. I was like, is this 8 or a 9 to me? Because I did like something. I was just trying to figure out what. Let's see, but I think it was an 8 for me.
It's 7 for me.
Although 50 did have a hard hook though on that shit though. That's what I was. Yeah. That's gonna be an 8 for me.
Actually, an 8. It was better. It was better than a 7. It was an 8.
As a title track, it should have been better.
I could see that too, but I mean, there was nothing wrong with it, you know.
It's not a bad song. I still play it, but it's stand out. It's not one of the damn. It's one of the mid tier level songs on the album to me. It's not in that first tier with Salute You and G Unit and what's the other joints? The two chick songs.
Gusto said, just so y'all know, GU to 8 beating killing them. I mean, fuck it, bucket by Oshkosh Bagosh.
Facts.
He ain't lying.
You sound like the barbers in that in Coming to America. He ain't lying.
You think it's stupid, Joe? All right, next track off the Dipset album, The First.
10.
This was an 8. I fucked with this song.
I didn't like this as much. I mean, the first of the month.
And Jimmy was spitting on this too.
I mean, I gave it a 6. I wasn't really feeling it all that much.
But see, it had the first of the month feat of a sample.
Yeah, it was cool.
But
they added more elements to it. It had its own vibe. Like,
it has its own concept. It
was cinematic as fuck. Like I don't know. Like they did a good job on this.
Wake up. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah, but like I said, this is where again Jimmy and Joel's was too much on this fucking shit for me. I'm just like, oh Lord have mercy.
To be honest, like as far as double albums go, because I play this album a lot. Like I've never really stopped playing this. Like the only double album I probably listen to more than this is Yuck Mouth Thugged Out.
Yeah, see, this is probably my most listened. This is probably my most listened double disc album. Honestly.
And All Eyes on Me.
And Life After Death. And Life After Death to me too.
Like, sorry, Tupac. But yeah, and All Eyes, like they're probably my top 3 double albums. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I think All Eyes on Me is for sure, and well, the 8 Ball shit is like a triple, but really it's a double album of original material, and then
nobody but me besides Life After Death. None of you like LAD?
LAD was cool, you know what I'm saying, but you know
it's cool, but it ain't no classic like double album. Like
really, you don't like?
I mean, it is, but like I mean, it did have some serious filler that in. There
was like 4 songs that you could have done without, but
hold on, weren't you there on the podcast? What the fuck?
Yeah, I might have been there.
I just think it's I might have been.
Yeah, but he was like some random.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, man. But back to this shit. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, just it's one of those random nuggets we be dropping.
Word.
Pause.
All right, next song for G Unit shit, G'd Up. That shit was a 10 for me.
Yeah, G'd Up was a motherfucking 10.
Yeah, it's hard versus hard.
Yeah, I'll give it a 10.
Hard beat, hard verses, the vibe, cinematic.
I'll give it a 9.
This private school motherfucker. 9.
It's probably one of the hardest. It's probably other than Popping Them Thing, or it's probably the hardest track on there. You know what I'm saying in terms of.
Yeah, no,
they needed more songs like this, yo.
That shit used to be definitely on fucking repeat. Though. I used to blast the hell out of this shit.
Like put a nigga in the trunk with this music.
Like every one of them was spinning fucking crazy, and then Buck was a hell of a fucking closer, yo. Like, why the fucking Buck have to fuck up his career like this, yo? What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, Young Buck?
But this is the thing. He had a good career though. Like, there's a lot of niggas who he had better careers than as far as a rapper.
You talk about
music.
This nigga's a punchline now, bro. Like this is shit that, like, I mean, he's a punchline.
That's how it ended. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, it just seemed like because I mean, see that's what makes me mad because dude during when G was popping, dude was really that he was really the carrying, like when Yayo came back, it kind of threw off the chemistry a little bit because like I said, but when it was Banks, him, and 50, like, you know, this shit was like this shit was dope. Like, yeah, that's why I said, you know, this nigga Young Buck is crying in videos and falling off bikes on World Star videos, and
that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't like to laugh at me. Cause like I'm one of these niggas. I rode my bike into the pool by accident one day, so like I don't try to like clown niggas for. I know that sounds weird, yeah, like it was a whole big deal. But
nigga, you must have smoked something like real wild that day.
I was like maybe 10 or 12 years old or some shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's what makes it so like
Now, so you was just a bad young shorty back then, nigga. Like you was just like
I'm one of those niggas who took a long time to learn how to ride a bike. I'll just say that. Like
okay.
I ain't gonna leave you alone. Me too. I ain't gonna leave you alone. Me too.
I mean, I crashed into a truck when I was trying to learn how to ride a bike, so you know that's a that was painful.
You know, Buick, but it was parked though.
God damn, yo. All right, let's see.
All right, so hold on. What number are we on, man? My bad, y'all niggas.
All right, so for Diplomats, let me go back to the track list.
Santana the Great.
Ugh. God, this was 4. That was a 4.
Yeah, I give it a 5.
Might even be a 3. Even.
What? This was like a 6 for me. No, you know, wait, hold on. Santana the Great. No, wait, that beat was hard. This was like a 7. Like
this, I like this. It was an 8 to me.
That shit was trash. Like,
yeah, because this honestly, it wasn't his best solo song, but it was still good. Like I fucked with this. Like yeah, this was a 7. I fucked with this.
You know, that was just. I could stand. I was like, oh yeah, this was. Like,
this song and Gangsta I could do without, and I love this album. But yeah, 5.
Nah, this was better than Gangsta. Get the fuck out of here.
They're both there.
Yeah. Yes, agreed.
Right, that's why. Let this nigga get a credential down here so I can fight this nigga, Pat. Yeah, go to the damn Robisi Ramirez fight, nigga, please.
That fight kind of mid.
This nigga said
it's not on your calendar. What the fuck?
It's kind of a mid fight, but yeah, you're right. What we got next?
All right, next for G Unit, Lay You Down. This shit was a 9 for me.
7.
Hold on, Lay You Down. That's the one he's singing and shit.
Like a
fucking this weak ass shit. Lay you Down was like a 6. Maybe a 5.
I don't think he was singing that much. You talk about the hook, like
Chorus, yeah. I couldn't stand.
I mean, I don't think it was one of the annoying singing hooks, nigga. Because on my notes I'd say sing song hook, but I didn't think that was one of them, nigga. Like I fucked with the hook. Like shit was simple, at least for him. Like it wasn't, 50 was trying to, thinking that he can do something. I thought it was simple enough. I was like, okay, this is straight.
That shit was. I'd give it a 6.
And again though, Buck snapped on this shit.
He did. Buck did. Yeah, Buck kind of low key saved the song.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, though, but lay it down. Like I thought this was, I thought that was like a really super dope song though. But yeah, I didn't think 50 was singing that much on this hook. Where it was just like I had mentioned, I was like, it's more simple than usually what he usually does. But Buck killed this song. And 50 did his thing, like 50 was actually spitting on this one shit too. So it's like, I think Lloyd's was the only shit that I wasn't really fucking with all that much.
You couldn't catch the beat or some shit.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and he was the closer on that shit too. So it was just like, yeah. But I mean, overall, I did fuck with the song though. Let's see the next song. Did y'all rate the DJ Enough freestyle for Dipset?
Yeah.
Was a song?
Yeah, that's like an 8. That shit was hard.
I give it a 9. I give it a 9.
No, in case I gave it like a 6.
I give it a 9.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I know, right? I told you what I said in the chat. Like, this is the audio version of a Danny Garcia fight for this nigga.
Like JV tasting the water. Yeah, nah.
Like this nigga in the water. Like, I'm gonna just drink my water and mind my business. And be
like to me, it was almost fillerish to me, but it was just like it was like.
Oh wow! Just stop.
Tell me to stop, nigga. It's true, nigga. Like,
nah, nigga, stop. All right, speed up.
All right, next one, gangsta shit for G Unit.
Oh, 10.
Yeah. Again, Buck. Again, highlight. Yeah, this was a 10 for me too.
Wait, what track was it?
Gangsta shit.
Gangsta shit.
Yeah.
I gave it a 9.
I give it a 9.
Yeah, like I said,
That's a 10. Y'all niggas wildin'. I know, Pat. What you give it?
I gave it a 10, bro.
Oh, okay. These young niggas, what the fuck? How y'all not like, 50 snapped on this and then Buck just with bananas? Like, You know what it is? The songs where Lloyd Banks be fucking up, y'all niggas don't be liking them songs. Now I see the pattern. All the songs where they're Banks and, when Buck and 50 be snapping, y'all niggas be like, yeah, that's good. It's alright. The song where fucking the random song, it'd be a chick song and fucking Banks starts snapping. Y'all niggas in love with that. Oh, it's a 10. I'm like, I mean, yeah, it's an 8. It's cool, but the fuck.
Now, gangsta shit was that was a dope fucking song. Like,
wake the fuck up, y'all niggas.
All right, next on the Dipset shit. What's really good? One thing I was always pissed about this fucking
was
song.
A 9.
I wish I give it 8. I wish that we got a DMX verse on this.
Other than the stupid ad-lib, what's really good? And I was like, that's not really a feature. That's just flashing a sample.
Nah, that's a feature because his voice is that distinct.
You say your mom's mobbing and raping us, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, they were kind of spitting some nonsense.
I'll give it a 9. I'm bouncing through it out to 2.
This was probably like a 7, but they were really spitting some nonsense.
I give it a 9. I'm bouncing through it out to 2. The crib looked like it's fountain blue.
It's a 9. Them niggas just spitting on this, and that beat hard.
It was a long fucking song too, but they were spitting some nonsense.
I mean, I know you need a Master P on there, but you didn't really need one. You didn't really need a Master P on there, but. Yeah.
Hold on, that's the wrong. What song are you talking about? The.
Oh, yeah, about it.
Scroll down, pilot.
We're gonna get to that song too.
Yeah, this nigga he either wants you to repeat something or he jumps to the future.
No, for some reason I always got confused with like those two tracks. I was blending them in mind for some reason.
Yeah, but there's a track in between that separates them. How?
I know. It's just the style of the song. Don't judge me.
Unless your copy didn't have that version, that's what it had to be. You know, the bootleg CDs. Sometimes, some people used to violate with those bootleg CDs, missing tracks and shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Quality though. All right, cool. And then for G Unit,
I smell pussy.
I smell pussy.
The 10. That's a 10.
Yeah, the mixtape shit. Yo, Sam Snead. Shout out to Sam Snead because he came with a classic beat to this shit, and then that shit was a classic.
Yeah, that's a 10. That's the easiest 10.
I give it an 8.
Easy 10. Oh, get out of here.
It was a 10.
It's an 8 because it's like the original where he's dissing the nigga is different. Like.
Hey yo, Irv, your mama got a thing for me. that was
like I mean, like
it's a 10.
The beat is hard though, but it's an 8. Like the fuck.
What's that, Ja?
The nigga gangsta shit is a fucking 10, and y'all hoes gave it a 9.
They were able to.
Damn, see, what did I say? Look, all the songs about bitches, these niggas is jumping out the window. 10. All the hard songs, all the gangster shit, y'all niggas is like,
because here's my reasoning behind it real quick. So a lot of the hard, quote unquote hard songs, the beats suck to me. They didn't.
No, I'm talking about the best ones, not the damn the average filler joints. All the ones that me and Pat been saying 9 and 10s on, y'all niggas be like 8.
I think because me and people were a little younger, so I don't know, maybe people.
What got to do with age is just. To me,
dude, because y'all hoes probably hit it fucking gym in this damn era. Like me and Pat was working out in that era. Y'all niggas was doing some other shit. Like y'all playing Legos or something. So certain songs hit harder for us because
I was playing football. Get out of here.
Really? What the fuck?
Yes, I was playing football. So.
I was
eating footballs, nigga. You ain't playing no football.
What's next though?
You look like that nigga who had the new bag of chips on the bleachers every week, nigga.
Bro, when I was 13, I was skinny as hell. I don't even think I was 100 pounds yet. That's how small I was.
Oh, damn,
I just hit 100 pounds.
Damn, you were at base head weight then.
Hold on, a grown ass man. Hold on, how old were you?
I was 13 when Beg for Mercy dropped.
Oh, so y'all niggas was going through puberty. That's why y'all like all the bitch songs. Now that explains that shit. Me and Pat was already like, we already had hoes and shit, nigga. Like, nigga, that's like, and that's why we was fucking with the gangster shit, nigga. All right, that explains it. All right, next.
All right, I'm ready.
10.
Fucking 10, nigga. Really?
10. Easy 10.
It's a fucking 10.
Yeah, so that's a 10 for me too.
What? He gave it a 10? Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh, what? Yo, hold on. 4 10s?
Insane. That's
insane.
Them,
no song got that so far yet.
No. And surprise, it's on the Dipset album. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
I didn't expect that. That'd be that's crazy.
That's crazy. Like a Dipset album is the random song that had 4 10s from us.
Nah, I'm ready was crazy. I mean, I'm ready. Yeah, it's just that's the one right there, bro.
Frankie. That ad lib, boy. Them niggas is spitting.
Hold on. Let me ask Pat real quick. Pat, on that, what do you think of Jim Jones' verse in that song? Is that a good verse by Jim Jones standards?
Yeah, it was. Like I said,
usually,
like I said, I would call out if Jim or Joel's was struggling, and this one was like they was not struggling.
Yeah,
like, there was no struggle on that shit.
Yeah. All right, good job. All right. Next.
I think it's because there was one more.
Until I collapsed freestyle.
Yeah, until I collapsed freestyle.
Yeah, I mean,
that was
the first and it was short, so like that was like a
7.
That's a 7.
I give it an 8. I like because when I first heard it with the whole song with Eminem and shit. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 6. It was just, to me, it was just filler, and it was just kind of short. It was just like, it was like, it could have probably built up into something, and then after it was just like, that was just it. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, you know what a 6 is. You should just add the whole song on there. I don't know why he just did this.
That's a 6.
Yeah, so yeah, that completes Beg for Mercy in terms of my notes over there. And then we still got about 3 more tracks to go for Dipset.
Yeah, 2 of them. Get out of here! Like
Bout It, Part 3.
Get this shit out of here.
I like Bout It. I give it a
Bout it out of here.
Wow, dude. Honestly, this was one of those songs that I usually skipped, but the rare times I would listen to it, it was always like cool to me. It was like,
It was always that Master P got all the tap on that.
I didn't really like it. Like this shit is a.
But I didn't like. And the thing is, like, I already kind of grew up on the original Bout It. This is another one of those songs where we talked about where
it didn't fit.
Yeah, I don't think it fit either like that either. But it was at the right place in the album though.
But you have to remember
toward the end.
But you have to remember this was the era where East Coast cats were kind of chasing different sounds, especially the South sound. And why not have Master P on the shit? This is one because Dipset was really one.
Bro, you were like 5 years too late with this, like.
Yeah, and it was like the slang already kind of stopped because dude, everybody used to say "Bout it" down here, like.
Yeah,
He tried to bring it back, so I get it. He had a video, but.
Yeah, he did have a video for that shit, huh? I remember.
Yeah, they had the fatigues and shit. I think Ms. Rucker
had the jerseys. Master P was it looked like he was in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the.
Yeah, I think that was that Rucker part. Like, but yeah, like this song was like a 7 for me. Like, it's.
I thought Cameron body that.
These are 5s.
I mean,
Cameron did spit a good verse.
This
like he killed that shit.
Master P still killed me. He killed it. Like, I thought he got all of them.
And Master P verse wasn't even bad actually. Like that was actually a good verse for Master P standards.
Yeah.
Like but nowhere near like my favorite Master P verse.
Yeah, neither I get it. Dipset was probably chasing a Southern audience by that time, so I get it why it was on there. So,
but I mean, you think about it. Lil Wayne, got popular hanging with Dipset, so reciprocated.
Yeah.
Next track.
So that was a 7.
Yeah, this one should have been
5.
the end. Should have ended right now.
Hold on, what you have the Bout It song, Pat?
6.
A 6 and Pilot at a 9?
8.
A 8. Okay. 7. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn. All right. Okay. Cool.
All right. Next song, Built This City.
10.
Should have
been the end. Should have been
10.
And both versions are a 10 for me. I know some people like the Hell. I like the fact that they put Hell Rel on the album. That's an extra song for him.
The Hell Rel verse was dope.
He kills it, but dude, the original with Cam spitting and the beat change up halfway in his verse was fire.
No, that shit was fire too, but that ain't on this album. I'm judging the one that's on this album.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I'm saying both versions to me are a 10. Like, it's rare that you see like a mixtape version is the same level as the one they gave the album. Usually there'll be like a mixtape version original and niggas be like, yo, that shit's better than the one they put on the album. But for this one, I can't say that because as much as I like Cam verse on that OG, Hell Rel had a hard ass verse, and it's like I like how they transition it where Cameron just finished it. So like excellent song, like a 10. Yeah,
no, the show was a 9 to me. But Joel will still struggle to me on this shit though.
Yeah, I love that shit where he was just like, we was gonna let you live until you threw punches. Now it's got to get critical and we got to get rid of you. Killed that shit.
We the most talked about, the most popular.
We the by the code, we the Dipset Mafia. You never know who's watching.
Hell Rel fucking snapped on that.
Hell killed that.
Like we can't. He said we can't. Our enemies can't rest in peace. We shoot their funerals up.
CLK Garage looked like Alphabet City, and I'm a hustler. I put cracks in communities. Like, we got diplomatic community.
Oh shit! That motherfucking nigga with the Black Dynamite bar before Black Dynamite.
But Cameron, I'll sell cracks to the community.
I put cracks into the communities.
But Killer Cam, I sell drugs to the community.
But
man.
you're right though. This that should have ended this album, and then you have "Let's Go," which
This was a horrible waste of a great classic song.
Let's Go was like an 8 for me. That
shit was a 4. That shit was
Yeah. Just cut that in half. It's more like a 4. It's a 4.
That shit was a 4.
That's what we do. This is a 4.
That shit was filler.
Should have
Like,
ended the album though. It should have
even for a Dipset album, that shit was filler. Like
Nah, I usually vibe to it. It's like the last song. It's like it changes the whole mood completely. It's the like, you put on your watch. You about to get out. You about to leave the house right now because you're not gonna leave during we built this city. So it's like the walk. It's like the closeout route for me.
You leave right after. I get ready. I'm getting ready while I'm listening to this, and then once it's off.
Nigga. Look, nigga. We get ready different. You already halfway. Like you're finished ready by the time Hell Rail part come through, so you can rap Hell Rail and Cam part.
Mm-hmm.
So you're already done. But you know what I mean, you turning off the lights. See, when the last song come on, the Marvin Gaye joint, you turning off the lights. You putting the cologne on a little bit, whatever. Like you doing all the little 2-minute bullshit before you leave the room. Is what I'm saying. Like you ain't trying to do that through damn Built This City. Built This City, you gotta rap Hell Rail part, nigga. You can't just start doing cologne and shit and. You know what I mean? Like this nigga, he combing his hair like, hold on, this truck look like Arabic City. Like, no, motherfucker, chill. Leave that for the last song. Like, that's all I'm saying. So that's a vibe I look at it, bro.
I hear you.
I would have taken it out though.
But no, I feel you on that. Like, I don't disagree, you know. But Pilot, what you had it, gave it.
Yo, this nigga stepped away for
this nigga stepping away ass nigga. Stepper kick, like, dude, I'm gonna have this nigga like in the cartoon and he gonna be fighting a nigga and his superpower gonna be step away. Like the nigga gonna try to be swinging on him and he's like, yo man, I got something else I need to do, nigga. Hold on, step away. And the nigga gonna be like, the dude he fighting gonna be like, what the fuck? Hold on, like, where'd he go? And then he's gonna be like down the street smoking. Oh, okay, I gonna have everybody else fighting and they're like, yo, what this nigga Pilot at, son? Like, why am I fighting 3 niggas? Like, wait, yo, what the fuck is Pilot, son? Like,
Pilot either went to the bathroom or into his animals or something.
Step away.
You know,
step away. Like,
but like I said, in terms of these two albums, like, and one thing it's clear that both these albums are probably like era classics. Like these albums define like an era in, you know, in hip hop and time shit like that. Like,
man, the G-Unit shit wasn't no fucking classic, nigga. It did define an era though.
It wasn't a classic, but it was a moment in time for sure. It was a big moment.
Yeah.
In time.
But it definitely wasn't a fall because that shit went like 2-3 times plus. So it definitely continued their momentum.
Now it was an above average album. Like, all right, 1 through 10, what you give the G-Unit album? Beg for Mercy.
If I had to give it now, it's probably maybe around 8 or so.
No, I'm talking about all time. Like when you first heard it, like,
oh, when I first heard it,
even till now, like overall, all time, that's what you were rating it as. Like, then if it was fire back then, it's fire now. Like, what's your?
No, I told you I love that shit. Like, I love that album back then. Like, you know, there was no.
So back then, would you say it's a classic, a 10?
Probably, yeah, because and probably just off a couple of the songs, because like I said, there was like, you know, like I want to get to I thought, because I mean the singles all hit, like, except, I mean, Stunt 101 wasn't my favorite. I couldn't fuck with that shit.
All right, so the album, Beg for Mercy is a 10 for you. All right.
Yeah, it was a 10 when it came out. Hell yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, so that's the score we giving it though. Like,
okay, I didn't know.
It ain't now.
I give it an 8. I give it an 8. Overall, Beg for Mercy, 8.
And I can see Beg for Mercy being an 8. I'm looking at it more like a 7-8. Like it got some joints on there I fuck with. But overall, a 7 is dope. So yeah, I give it a 7. Beg for Mercy was a 7 to me.
P, what about
Like, it's
you?
not one of those albums where I had a majority of it I replayed. Like, it had maybe 5 songs I always went back to.
I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
Like, I mean, to me, Beg for Mercy was probably a more polished G Unit mixtape at the time. I mean, because to me, and it might be controversial to say it did have more replayability factor than Get Rich or Die Trying at the time. Like, it might.
They were trying to chase too many hits sometimes. It's like, and the sequencing. So I could understand an 8 though. So I don't think y'all jumping out the window. But me personally, a 7. But a few things it could have changed or knocked off. It'll kind of been an 8 for me. But yeah.
Yeah.
So Diplomatic Community.
A strong 9.
I mean, y'all know I didn't like this shit. I didn't like.
Hey, say what's his score, bro?
I mean, I thought the shit was like it was a 5, and that was mostly because the beats carried it. The beats.
Hold on, real quick. The scores you gave, it seemed like it'd be higher than a 5.
Back then.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was now, it would probably go up. But back then, I was like, it was just beats because it was just the Heatmaker production shit was crazy. Like, yeah, because like my niggas used to drive around with this shit all fucking.
I just never understand the back then, and it's like your rating is your rating, nigga. Like,
yeah, it's mine because, like I said, because I wasn't a fan of the Dipset. I wasn't a fan of Dipset. Like,
and you still not a fan of them, so that's the thing. That's what I guess pilots not understanding because I'm like.
No, I mean, like I saw a quote about like, a Barry White album in the '70s. We don't say it aged bad, but for rap music, that's.
I know the tweet. I see that tweet. Like, it's the same. Like, concern because when people say music it transcends. Some shit sounds timeless. Like a lot of G Unit music, like that era, like that music, it defines an era, but. Some of the songs, like about 50% of that shit ain't timeless.
Would you say for the Diplomatic Community, did it usher in or kind of popularize the soul samples? The Chipmunks sped up soul samples?
No, the Kanye shit did. Kanye did.
Nah, it did start it. It started.
Because I think College Dropout came after, right? If I'm not mistaken. College Dropout came out after Diplomatic.
Yeah, but
Kanye it definitely started it, but it didn't. It like
it ushered it in. I feel like it ushered it in.
It ushered it in. Yeah, it did start it. Yeah, like. It just by the time Kanye came, that's when Kanye took it over to the next level. It got a little more commercialized.
Well, I mean, Blueprint 01, Blueprint in the Ghostface.
And then AZ, Ghostface,
Supreme Clientele. Like 01 when Supreme Clientele and Blueprint came out, that's when it kind of started it. That song sounds.
Yeah, especially Supreme Clientele. Absolutely with that one. That one and Blueprint, absolutely. That and Blueprint, absolutely, with the soul samples. Heatmakers just made it. Heatmakers just made it like.
And then Project Pat came out around. I think what was that? 02. The laying the Smackdown that had some damn shoes. It had some soulful shit.
But the funny thing about it too is like I think these albums are like their groups, like both groups' high points because their next. I mean, well. DI, I haven't listened to DI 2. I listened to a couple of tracks from it, and then
that shit was still fire. It just wasn't the classic. This one was. So we got 2 10s, a 9, and a 5.
Yeah, that seems about right.
So King P. So when the album first came out, what was it? It was still a 9.
Yeah, it was basically a strong 9.
Pilot, when this first came out, it was a 10 for you.
It was a 9 actually. It was a 9 when it first came out.
The way you talk about how you love that album, I thought it would be a 10 for
That's
you.
what I'm saying. Like this nigga's so Aki. Like what the fuck?
It was. I mean, it's weird. It was a 9. It was a strong 9, like King P said. But over the years, like a little later on, I fell in love with the album a little later. It's weird. I fell in love with it like later. It was weird.
Damn, like King P about the only one who could damn answer this question on some regular, normal shit. Like all you motherfuckers with this goddamn, my answer evolved. Like hold on, it was whack back then, but it's better now. It was better then. It's better now. Like
this album's probably my top 5 or 10 most listened in my lifetime now. You know what I'm saying? Like in my lifetime, that's probably.
God damn it, that's a 9.
After but you asking when it first dropped. When it first drops, I mean.
But overall, now you give it a 10.
Oh, so it's a 10. Yeah, it's a 10.
All right, for the sake of this podcast, we're gonna say your score was a 9, nigga.
Nah, we're gonna give it a half.
Nah, cause still we going by the original score, nigga. The original score.
Whatever.
Fuck up the album that much like this. It didn't. And then it did a lot of the songs. I thought you would have a 10. You had a fucking 8 or a 9. Yeah, 9 is appropriate for this.
No, that's fine. A 9. Yeah. Like you know, Kenny said, some albums grow on you.
Like this nigga.
Yeah, Henny got some albums grow on you.
Nah, man, what the fuck, man?
They do. Like it does. It does.
I mean,
like some albums get worse.
But you knew it was good, though. That's the thing. When you first heard the album, you knew it was real good.
Definitely.
Some albums get worse over time. So
I'm just trying to figure out what would be an album that really got worse for me over time that I really liked back in the day. Like, let's see.
The only way an album gets worse over time is if the genre or the sounds are so outdated or your tastes have evolved so much you can't listen to it again. Like, I don't believe music just gets worse over time. Like, I just see it getting better.
I will say there is one album that I know I want to re-listen that I know I hated when it came out.
Nelly been trash. What the fuck? Bad example Henny got. Sorry, back to Pat.
Yeah, like the one album was the Comet Electric Circus, because when that came out, I remember when I came out, I hated that album.
That was trash.
But then I was like, I was still young. I was still young-minded in that shit. So I was like, but then someone was talking to me about that shit, and I was like, you should give it another re-listen. Maybe something might change. But like, all right, maybe I might throw it in this to see, because when I first heard, I thought Common was doing too much.
Yeah, that was a very what's the word to use for? That was a very fucking
experimental ass album.
It was a very
that's an Umi Says album.
Zooty. It was a very Zooty album.
It was a very Badu album. That's what it was.
Yeah, that was some green Monster T bullshit album.
Yeah, and well, someone actually mentioned Nellyville. First thing about Nelly too is like Nelly was probably one of the top 3 sellers in the 2000s, but that nigga does not get any mention like that. And I mean, there's reasons why. I mean,
even Jay said it. Only dudes moving units, M, Pimp Juice, and us. So
yeah, Nelly was. I mean, honestly, one of my biggest mistakes was buying fucking Country Grammar. Like, I bought that shit. I had the actual CD and everything like that.
My little 7th grade girlfriend got it when I was in 8th grade. She bought me the album. I'll never forget it. I like some of the songs on the album, but yeah, definitely that's an album actually where I feel like it kind of isn't as good as it was.
No, it did Country because I think cause I got sucked in by the lead single. Like,
shit was always trash. That novelty bullshit ass garbly gut rap that nigga had.
Gobbledygook.
But this nigga said gobbledygook. Yeah, no, but Nelly, but motherfuckers used to fuck like Nelly was like, well, Pat, why don't you love Nelly? Like, because I mean, Fletch got me, but then the other songs were just kind of like, nah, like EI, Ride With Me, Bad. Oh, the Bad Rap. I did love the fucking video though, because he had hoes in that video. You know what I mean? But he
only had a couple songs I like from him: the Rock the Bite remix and Number One.
Yeah, KRS. Yeah, that's what KRS one made himself look like a fucking fool.
Honestly, I'd rather listen to Murphy Lee than Nelly. Tell you the truth.
Yeah.
That's the nigga I felt like he underachieved.
But Nelly, "Loving Me," one of my favorite. I love that track, "Loving Me."
Because he used that classic sample on that.
He's a one-way sample. You know what I'm saying? He was rapping some real shit on there. That song and "Growing Pains" by Ludacris are two of my favorite tracks by those guys. I don't know what happened.
But regarding about Nellyville, yeah, I mean Nellyville had like Hot in Here, like you ever been in a party and that shit was going on that time, like nigga, like. Yeah, like
you got to niggas talk about Nelly, man. Let's talk about who won the beef between Cam'ron and 50.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have to say 50 probably won. Because 50 made Jim Jones turn disloyal as shit. Like 50 won that shit. Like,
don't talk about the music, nigga. Fuck all that shit. Curtis was a way better song. And that shit him and Buck did.
You want the DJ Curtis? You ain't.
Yeah, I mean, Cam's in my top 3, but they get my fucking pool in the back, and the little pool kind of ruined it for me.
Yeah, I don't know what Cam thought he was thinking.
Nigga, we talk about the music, nigga.
I know, but that's part of the beef. That's part of the beef.
Nigga, it was hard. I mean, Cam took some L's in this shit, bro. Like, even not just the music, nigga. Cam took some real L's in this shit.
How much did the mob sell, Curtis?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, the music was there, though, but Cam took some real L's outside of that music, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, having Jim Jones, Jules Santana on stage is that's an L, man. I mean,
at Rap City, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was like I said, the music was whatever. I mean, the music could have been whatever, but just what 50 did, like outside of that shit, was just more than enough to me. Like, he won that shit, like. You know, but
okay, who made the better song between the two when they dissed each other?
Curtis.
Yeah,
Curtis,
absolutely, yeah.
I mean,
okay, yeah. So that's how, because if King P was to play both songs, we would all end up saying Curtis, nigga. So
yeah, no, it was definitely Curtis though. But it's one of those things where these antics.
We had to give a Curtis LL answer.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was just one of those things where 50's antics outshine the actual song. Yeah, because Cam was the one that probably made him file down to get his teeth fixed and shit, nigga. Like, that was the thing. Like,
yeah,
because
he looked like a gorilla with rabbit teeth.
Yeah,
a monkey.
I mean, when it comes to the diss, I mean, Cameron was a ruthless when it came to diss tracks. You know, the stand spit, hanging with your mother because your mother's dead.
You know, Cam can make some diss tracks. So that was like Cam was like,
the swag. I mean, that wasn't really rap. You know, you gotta love it. Max,
you know,
Max be on the hook. You gotta.
No, Mace bodied him.
Yeah, Mace did, but that was like past it. That was like that was way past it.
No, but I'm saying like for that battle that they had, Mace had the better song. Mm-hmm. But for years, Cam dissed that nigga for years, and Mace ain't never really respond.
Yeah.
So
when he did
the Oracle, the Oracle, the Oracle.
It was like the Oracle was like a Kamehameha, or like a Yu Yu Hakusho like spirit bomb. This nigga stored up for like 15 years.
No, he was in my falling chamber for 15 years.
So now when you look at the overall battle, Mace's one song is pretty much better than all of Cam's disses.
Yeah, because I mean, Cam wasn't. I mean, you know, there's a couple tracks, but he would more so just diss him on a random record. You know, he wasn't really
nigga. What's the Welcome to Harlem? Like the nigga, he made whole songs. Like what the?
No, so he made one or two. He made a couple songs. Yeah, you're right. The one beef, real quick. I know Nas and Cam had. I wish they went at it, but they never did. They never, you know, like Nas never.
No, because Cam loves Nas music. That's the reason why he low key respects that nigga. Like he really respects that.
He did just.
He did go at him though.
I didn't say.
Oh, that Hate Me Now beat.
Yeah.
But Nas didn't. You know, Nas had that infamous Hot 97 or whatever. You know, talking shit.
But then Nas got at him, I think, on Hip Hop Is Dead.
Oh, yeah,
was it like the first song?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't hear the album in a minute though, but let's go to the
Cam,
Twitter.
Didn't Cam tell Nas take your daughter R. Kelly her face? Like,
yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, crazy.
And then he ended up giving this nigga props. Him and Jim Jones ended up giving Nas props. Like, yo, we listened to this Nas music. You know, we felt insulted that Nas insulted us and shit. We had to retaliate. It was all
that was the real let Nas down.
Yeah, right.
It's funny how Cam basically dissed the two rappers that he grew up like respecting in Nas and Jay. Like,
but it's also cool that they're all showing love. You know, like Cam was there for the Welcome to New York City with Jay-Z. You know, at least you know they grew up.
They 50 years old. They should not be beefing it.
Yeah, that's true. But they could have held it in there. They could have held it in there. You know, especially knowing Jay-Z, because you know the thing with Jay-Z, when Biggie thought Cam was, you know, Biggie said Cam had next, and Jay-Z. I always felt like Jay-Z kind of felt a way about Biggie saying that.
I mean, yeah, because you have to Jay.
Because Biggie looked at Jay as a peer.
That's true. That's true. But you know, Jay's a petty motherfucker. Jay-Z's petty. You know what I mean?
And Jay was dissing, Cam's man. You know what I'm saying? Those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you done to that?
You done to that? Yeah. I
Jay didn't like Mace or
Cam. Hey, we gotta do volume 1 real quick. LB, we should do a volume 1 review or something. I don't know.
A volume 1 of what?
I mean, Jay-Z in my lifetime volume 1.
In my lifetime, volume 1.
Didn't we do that?
No.
I mentioned a few times. I think, but we should match it up with something. I don't know though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's see what we can match that up with.
But someone bring up the poll on Twitter in the Kali thread.
Hold up.
Right.
Let's see what we got.
Miss Bitch, Shuttleworth got a porn mustache.
Nah, she got me confused with Jafar over there. I got a regular nigga mustache. What the fuck? I don't got no thick ass 80s detective mustache. Fucking Kolchak ass nigga.
All right. Which was the better hip hop group album, Diplomatic Immunity or Beg for Mercy? We got 35 votes so far, and 51% said Diplomatic Immunity.
Boom! There we go.
Yes.
So
you niggas lost.
There's your answer. So.
Well, they must have
People
made
have
a comeback.
spoken. And the Kali was like 3-1, but I'm saying like the 24-8 type vote. You know what I'm saying for Diplomatic Community. So.
Damn, this nigga said 24-8. My goodness.
Something like that. Last time I checked.
24-9.
Yeah. Oh, I see 23-9, but okay.
Well, I just voted, so 24-9.
Oh, this nigga late.
Well, yeah, I was late on purpose because I didn't want to tip my pick before we started the cast. Of course.
Pause.
Whatever. I never outright said which one I thought was better. I kept that in the holster. Pause.
Yeah.
So, but we still have 5 more days on that Twitter poll. So, y'all keep voting on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure there'll be another lead change. Of course, by the time we niggas wake up in the morning.
Yeah, with the Kali, I'm not so sure. I think, because even by the comments here, like, Diplomats by a Mile, Diplomatic Community.
Deontay, I like From Me to You. Okay, so I'll give you real quick. From Me to You, I love that album, but when I was like in high school, that second album, where Jules was kind of rapping like trash, but the Games are Missing, I love that album when I was young, but that album I don't really like right these days as much. His first one was fire though, From Me to You.
I mean, I will say that. Jules had this, the star quality shit like that, but so once that nigga got hooked on that lean, that was.
I feel like he was neck and neck with Wayne at one point. Him and Wayne were kind of just like for next, but he just kind of fucked that up a little bit.
I mean, Wayne lived up to a potential. I mean, I never fucked with Wayne, but he lived up to a potential. Joel's kind of flamed out, and last time we saw him, like nigga has no teeth and everything like that. Like like motherfucker was like. Yeah, he fucked up. Now he's on Love and Hip Hop and shit like that. Going through, that's what he does now. Like, he fucked up all his momentum. Jim Jones had to carry that group. Once he fell out with Cameron, shit like that. Had to carry it, but Jim Jones ain't no rapper like that. I cannot listen to Jim Jones like.
Yeah, everybody's talking about Jim Jones got better now. I'm like, too late, nigga. Like. We needed you better back then, like.
Right, and like I say with the Dipset now, I think now when they come together, it's just a business transaction because personally they don't fuck with each other personally no more, like because of what happened with them and 50. So it's like, Jim Jones was disloyal, So publicly,
the thing is, he talked about that shit. Like all Jim Jones did was the damn the movie shit that they did with Rockefeller. That damn it's got Kevin Hart in it. The Death of a Dynasty.
Yeah. But like I said, it looked great.
Monkeys, what it do?
But then but the optics it just looked crazy that he was actually doing it. And when 50 was in the middle of feuding with Cam, so it looked like his man wasn't loyal. So that's
Because remember that live that Cam did on IG, and he had like 2 hours, and he told like from the very beginning like all that shit about Jim Jones and how him and Mace taught this nigga how to rap and all that shit, and he explained all that shit that went into balling and everything, like and the songs, and so he even said Jim talked about like he said Jim wanted to do that shit, and Cam was like, nah, he was against it, like you don't need to confuse the fans like that, and I think Jim just did it anyway when he seen the shit with 50 Cent happen. Like he just took it upon himself to do it.
Yeah, and that fucked the whole shit up. Now, in fact, 50 fucked up his own group and the Dipset group. Like that's the funny shit. This nigga's like,
yeah.
You know, G Unit, like the second album, you know, Young Buck was feuding over because this nigga had money problems, and 50's whole ass released that phone call, recorded a phone tap that nigga, and then this nigga was crying and shit, like, you know. And then this nigga said G Unit featuring Young Buck. Like that shit was so polarizing. Like that was some of the pettiest shit I ever seen in my life. I was like, yo, that's like. And the album, and then that group, I'll even defend that. That shit was like trash. I was like, yeah, no, I'm good on that album. Like,
and then Game and Game and Buck had that song. Dissing 50 and them.
Yeah, and because after G Unit fell, like Game at least extended his 15 minutes, because Game actually was putting out like fire albums to me, like outside of once he got outside of G Unit umbrella, that nigga's albums were fire to me. Like I don't think
Bugs just ain't been mainstream. Like Game still kind of stayed more higher level.
Yeah, because Game, I mean, the whole thing is Game wanted to work with more rappers outside of the G Unit umbrella. You know, 50 was very insular. 50 was like, fuck everybody that's not down with me, you know. So.
Yeah, I feel like 50 played a huge role in the ascension of New York, you know, New York rap. I mean, you know, yeah,
he did.
Clearly. Obviously, it's a known issue. It's a known thing. I mean,
not really. I would say that,
but then 50 again. He played because 50's music eventually. We talked about obviously 50's music didn't evolve. He was feuding with his group. He was feuding with his members of his group. So it's just like he kind of low key brought on himself.
He never collabed. He always beefed with the people coming. He was beefing with everybody coming up to get his buzz. You know, I don't know.
Right?
It worked for him. We're gonna watch the show tonight, right? So it worked.
Yeah. And now, of course, he's like, yeah, Gino was a mistake. He doesn't talk about them. He bashes Lloyd Banks publicly. Young Buck, he doesn't talk about. Yeah, I don't even know if he's even. Well,
I do agree real quick. I do agree with his Lloyd Banks being kind of lazy and not putting himself out there.
Said he's still cool with 50 because he talked about it on one of his live.
Yeah.
I mean, they did come up. I know they came up together, but it was just like, you know. But yeah, it's just like. That shouldn't, and of course now Lloyd Banks is now what niggas would call like a rapping ass nigga. Like he stays on the underground. Like he died himself all the way to fuck.
Just dropped a new album yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean Lloyd Banks got a core fan base, you know, a cult fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, works for him.
And the new album is basically, I mean, if you're a production head, if you like really robust production, you're not going to find it on this album. You're going to find...
Damn, I ain't close to it.
You're going to find just regular ass... Because, you know, this nigga picks beats from unknown producers and he just raps over them. That's what he does these days. Like, this nigga does not pick out any, like, you know, any, like, real, like, sonically pleasing beats. They're like raw, rough beats, like, you know... But he's rapping the shit out of it. But that's
as always. Yeah, Banks was one of my. I like that. Ironically, I did like Banks and Lloyd when I was younger. I liked Banks and Lloyd more than 50 and Cam when I was younger.
Yeah. Lloyd wants no parts of any mainstream shit. This nigga's like, yo, producers, you send me your shit, I'll rap over it. I'll send out this project. And I stay like, you know, this nigga has to be forced to even use Instagram and shit like that. This nigga just like he died himself all the way from like he don't care. Like this nigga just works in like his own studio and that's it. Like that shit is crazy to me how dialed back he is. But truthfully, he should have made that move years ago. Like when this nigga was actually really popping. like, you know, just Cat 50 allowed him to do the collabos and shit like that. He probably would be a lot bigger than he was, but. You know,
but shit, even then, it's like the work ethic still. I think would have maybe changed anything.
right?
If it's still the same. If that was still a complaint back then.
Yeah,
I don't think the collabs would have changed that much.
Yeah, but I mean, it does seem like Lloyd does have a work ethic these days. Because I mean, he puts out stuff. It's not like he's waiting forever in a day. He's putting out stuff. It's just now it's just like, you know, it's rapidy rap shit. As niggas would probably want to call that shit, because this niggas, you know, he's barring up like crazy. That's what he does. Like there's no hooks, no fancy hooks, sing-song hooks, none of that shit, bro. That's what he does now. You know, but yeah, like I said, you know, Beg for Mercy and Diplomatic Immunity. Like I said, it's a good, like I said, era. It was just an era in time, and like of course, it will never be duplicated again. I don't, not in this era. Like shit.
Once in a lifetime.
Yeah, you know. So, but you know, it was good going down memory lane again, for better or for worse, for both those albums and shit like that. So yeah, just, you know. Which one are we doing next? Because I know, because I don't know, LB. Do we have like? Because I know we have 3 others. Like I don't know if we're just picking which one eternally, or you have a specific order you actually want to do these shows.
I gotta look at them again. Let me see. Let me go into the messages. I'm thugging it.
I'm thugging it.
Ooh, damn! We got some fire ones too.
Hey man, do you continue doing hip hop, or we do the other 2, which are, you know, different?
We might switch it up. We might do a different one. I don't want to say it until next week.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, we'll switch it up. It's still gonna be a versus though, but we're gonna switch it up.
Word. But yeah, other than that, I think we can wrap it up. You know, it's a good show. The comments, Miss Bitch is calling you out on, you look like you tired. You let her sleep.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm tired. I got a lot to deal with tomorrow, and you know what I mean. So you know what that is. So.
Word. So let's get some final thoughts off. So, you know, get yourself some rest, and I can get a midnight snack or some shit. You know, because I'm feeling hungry.
Oh, you talking about midnight? I ain't eating that since Wednesday.
I don't worry about no snack. I'm good.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, you don't want no sugar snack, P. Like, I'm surprised, nigga.
I already brushed my teeth and everything, so I'm good.
No Welch's, no fruit snacks.
I already brushed my teeth. That means no food.
He repeated himself.
Nigga, no milkshake.
No.
How about a mint dulce con leche milkshake?
No means no.
Hey, Pilot, what's your final thought, bro?
I don't got much. Shouts out to everybody in the comments. It was active tonight. Shouts out real quick to Adam Blue Nose Lopez. I guess he's headlining a smaller zone card, you know, friend of the show. So hopefully he does his thing, you know, as he expected. And
yes, sir.
You know, we got a nice little boxing week. Hopefully, you know, I just saw a tweet about the rest of the year is looking real good. So let's hope it lives up to it. And shouts out to everybody. Stay safe.
There we go. Stay safe, man. You know, P, Pilot with the positivity at the end. P, what about you, bro? You're muted.
Well,
Zooted.
I was going to say I have no words. I should have just kept myself on mute because then I would really have no words. But I have quick cast, quick review.
There you go. No words. LB, you words, man? Final words?
No words. That sounds like a dope outro for a mixtape or some shit.
No words.
It's like no words.
And it has an echo at the end. No words. You know.
I know one of you biting ass rappers gonna take that shit too.
Right.
Damn. But yeah, it's pretty dope episode. Gonna be a classic music one that, you know, I hope people fuck with some more on the playback. 2 good albums, 7 out of 10, quality matchup. I mean,
yes, sir.
Yeah, so I wonder how they would have performed the verses. But I already know niggas would have been like, "Are you kidding me?" If the Locks beat these niggas, like, what you think 50 of them and do?
I'm saying, like,
Well, the thing is, real quick, the Locks, they always had the chemistry. G-Unit's Dipset's chemistry has always been kind of all over.
well, I mean, their chemistry.
Nah,
Compared to
chemistry, the
G-Unit.
music. Dipset had chemistry in the music, like they had
Say, like,
studio
on stage,
chemistry
like,
or
that
some
night on
shit.
stage, you could tell the Locks performed all the time together. Where Dipset just came on,
Yeah,
they probably performing years together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the Locks still.
Because the Locks always still been friends,
But
though.
then G-Unit, I mean, G-Unit ain't even. I mean, what the hell, G-Unit? Come on, like they don't even, they don't have no chemistry compared to,
Yeah, or their chemistry is gone, and 50's washed. Like, that Nas, what he did with that Nas shit still hurts. Like, it's like you after all this fucking time, you over there and you spit, you struggle spit, and then you start talking shit. Like, no, nigga, like
The Locks treat rap like how like boxers like who stay in shape, like the older level boxers, like
that's a good point. Yeah, you never
like that's how they treat that shit.
You have never heard one thing with beef. Maybe unless maybe somebody's nitpicked something, but I never heard any beef. They keep it all in house. It seems like.
Yeah, and it's like you never could tell. Like it's like they have genuine love. Like if you follow them on Instagram, like they're always in each other's pictures, their shows. Like it's genuine. They really fuck with each other.
They're actual brothers. I mean, they all.
Yeah, like you don't always see that with groups.
You never see that for the most part. Yeah.
I mean, you see that with like Daz Corrupt, even. But then they fell out, then they jumped back on us. But yeah,
that's two men, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
But yeah, that's another one back and forth. So yeah, like with the Locks, you never really saw a hiccup with them niggas. So with a lot of people, you see the hiccups and shit.
straight up.
But the 8-Ball at MJG, another one. I don't think I ever see the hiccup.
No, not at all.
Like they always seem cool. Like so yeah, so it exists, but yeah, it just so that's when you're like on that level of friendship, like the performances and the chemistry will never go.
It'll always be there, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So the Locks, I don't even feel like they had to perform. I don't feel like they even would have to perform with each other for like 5 years and then just killed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas everybody else, they was like, nah, we got to rehearse this shit, nigga.
Yeah, they got to rehearse, like, what I mean? Even the Wu themselves, even they have to, like, rehearse themselves. And them niggas fight all the time now. Like, they can't come together for anything, really. And never mind getting all 8 of the original ones plus, Capadonna. So it's like...
You know what I'm saying? Like... And you can tell the business outgrew them niggas, but...
Yeah.
Like... Certain relationships within the group are still like you see. I think Meth and Ghost and
Ray, I mean they've all partly. They're also they've all partly. Styles got the juicing thing. They all have they probably their shit to business and they're doing well. You never know these niggas like Young Buck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, there's levels though. But yeah, this was a great episode, man. Great episode. We definitely gonna keep the theme going. Cause the rants be cool, but then sometimes nothing happened during the week. Nothing compels us to really speak on it. Nothing really happened this week to speak on. So yeah. So I guess boxing. We got the Cordina fight, and who else fighting this week? Heavyweights, right?
Yeah, the heavyweights. I fair job with Top Rank.
The Top Rank triple hitter is pretty good, so check that out. If you have to watch one card, I'd say watch that one.
And that's in the evening. Cordina's in the afternoon.
So okay, so yeah, we got something decent to watch for the Saturday. But yeah, another thing, the cartoon is definitely on the way, almost done. Just brushing up on the voices. I already seen some of the shit earlier today. Shout out to my nigga Prolific Genius 1, aka Ring Gang TV. This shit's fire. Like y'all gonna be super blown away when y'all hear the final product. Well, yeah, so just definitely more boxing training content on the way. A lot of new shit. So just be on the lookout. So make sure you subscribe to us already. You feel me?
Absolutely. And then Deontay Jones, I'm not gonna hide, bro. I'm on the podcast, so ain't no hiding. So after Sunday, after the Eagles go in there, we win and we go into the bye week to heal up and shit, nigga. You're gonna hear.
Hold on, wait. It's the home game for you, y'all. Dallas is going to Philly.
Yeah, they're at Philly.
I mean, niggas saying this is a winnable game for Dallas like that.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Dak, kind of performs up to par. When it comes to Philly, like, yeah, our win-loss record against them in the last couple, like maybe 10 games, is not the greatest, and I admit that. Because for some reason, Dak can lose to every other fucking bum out there. But, when it comes to Philly,
I feel like Dak plays good against shitty teams like my Rams, but other than the Eagles, against the elites, they'll lose. But for some reason...
the Eagles. No, he has a good win-loss percentage against the Eagles, which is the thing that it's like Tony Romo that used to get his ass handed to him by the Eagles, Dak, he has a good win-loss, and that's the shit that irks me, So it's like, but we should beat them, because the Cowboys aren't that sharp. Like, they lost to the fucking Cardinals, like they should lose, like we should beat them, but. Any given fucking Sunday. But yes, Deontay Jones, man, trust me, like, you're gonna hear me, bro, on Monday. Real shit. But other than that, though, thank you all for joining us and listening to us talk about these two albums and shit, and engaging with us and stuff like that. And yeah, man, don't forget, man, we have everything, just type in Ring Gang Radio on Google, take you to our website and especially our YouTube and everything like that. So yeah, subscribe, just make sure you listen and, like and, tell your friends about us, and then we could all be friends. And I know you see that banner with our PayPal, if we feel a little generous and hospitable, to donate towards the cause, because we do the shit for y'all. But yeah, no, other than that, that is about it. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God of the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P, and for Conscious Pilot, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.